Star IP, please. Why I wasn't afraid to strip naked on screen again at 61, says grandmother Demi Moore amid daring Hollywood comeback. Plus, she reveals one of the most terrifying roles of her entire career. The actress goes nude in horror film The Substance, which premiered in Cannes last week, and was excited to still be pushing her boundaries as she enters her seventh decade. In an exclusive interview, Demi reveals, "I've always looked for roles that push me out of my comfort zone, and also are thoughtful and provocative. If I look at something and it scares me a little bit, I usually know that maybe there's something in it. Because if I don't do things where I step out of my own comfort zone, then I can't grow. It's not always easy watching yourself, but it's exciting. It's wonderful to feel the excitement." Demi is renowned for making bold career choices. In 1991, she stripped off for the cover of Vanity Fair magazine when 7 months pregnant with Scout LaRue, the second of 3 daughters she has with ex-husband Bruce Willis, 69. Her clothes were off again in 1996 film Striptease before she showed off rippling muscles, and became the highest-paid actress in Hollywood, with the role of a female soldier in 1997's G.I. Jane. Now The Substance, which is due for release here later this year, has become the most talked about premiere at the Cannes Film Festival in France. It received a 13-minute standing ovation, with critics even talking about a potential Oscar for Demi. She plays a faded Hollywood fitness instructor whose desperation to be young again leads her to take a black market age-reversing injection. This results in the creation of a younger version of herself, played by 29-year-old Margaret Qualley, whose body she can only ever inhabit for 7 days at a time before reverting back to her older self. If she breaks the rules, spoiler alert, she does, things go wrong. In one scene, Demi studies her naked body for a long time, with Margaret's character then doing the same to observe her new, younger skin. Demi credits maid star Margaret, the daughter of actress Andie MacDowell, 66, with soothing her nerves about appearing naked on camera again. She says, "The script was very unique, very complex, and it really required a real level of vulnerability and exposing oneself in a very raw sense. I had a great partner in Margaret, who I felt very safe with. We obviously were quite close, naked. We got a lot of levity in those moments at how absurd those certain situations were. Going into it, it was really spelled out, the level of vulnerability and rawness that was required to tell the story. It was a very vulnerable experience and required a lot of sensitivity and a lot of conversation about what we were trying to accomplish." Demi's character has a dramatic descent into aging, so the actress had to spend 8 hours a day in makeup having prosthetics applied. She says, "The transformation that takes place is really dramatic. It's not glamorous, I'll just warn you." Nudity has been a recurring theme throughout Demi's career since her first major movie, Blame It on Rio, in 1984.